Frank Donatelli, Chairman of GoPack, providing you with this latest political update. Well, lots of things happening in the world of politics. The big news is that Senator Rick Santorum of Pennsylvania has suspended his campaign, and so that clears the way for Governor Mitt Romney to move into the position to be the de facto nominee of the Republican Party. Newt Gingrich and Congressman Ron Paul continue their campaigns, but it's almost certain that Governor Romney will be the nominee of the Republican Party and will soon accumulate the requisite number of delegates to have a majority going into the Republican convention. So the fact that we have a nominee now is good news in the sense that the Republican National Committee can begin to integrate its operation with the Romney campaign. This is something that I worked on in 2008 from the side of the RNC, and there are certain things that the party committees can do to help the presidential nominee, and it's really important that there be close coordination and communication, and that the two groups, the two organizations begin to work together as soon as possible. One area that they've already begun working together is in the area of fundraising. And a joint fundraising committee has been created so that donors, some of you out there, can write one check and the money will be apportioned between the Romney campaign, the Republican National Committee, and possibly a couple of state parties that need extra money to win that state for our nominee. So that's the first thing that's been happening. The second thing that's worth mentioning, I think, is that despite the rhetoric that went back and forth, some tough rhetoric between among our candidates, we see that state parties emerging across the country stronger. I note Iowa, for example, that had a very tough caucus, but now for the first time, new figures show there are more registered Republicans than there are Democrats, and hopefully that is something that will also take place across the rest of the country. The final thing I wanted to mention is that the GoPack Education Fund has sponsored a study of unregistered voters. These are some 60 million eligible Americans around the country that don't even bother to register to vote, and those are people that we want to try to target this year. You can read the full study by going on the GoPack website, some really interesting insights on what motivates the unregistered. So thanks very much. We'll look forward to talking to you soon.